finally means coming to an end.
Vocabulary refers to knowing the meaning of words and is critical to successful reading comprehension. Building vocabulary involves teaching your learner how to figure out the meaning of words while reading. It also requires selecting and studying the meanings of individual words and parts of words. It's important to relate these vocabulary words to learners' current and prior experiences to help cement them in their word bank.
Magazines are also capitalized.
Okay.
When you preview a text to read with your learner, select vocabulary words to pre-teach that your learner might not know and that are important for understanding the text. Some good words to pre-teach fall in the category of difficult words. Difficult words include types of context clues. Context clues are pieces of information that often appear near a word or a phrase and offer direct or indirect suggestions about what the word means. There are 4 main types of context clues, often found in texts, that can help readers understand the meaning of an unknown word without having to look in a dictionary or ask someone for help. You will see a learner and a tutor learn about and practice different kinds of context clues that include restatements, definitions, synonyms, antonyms, or contrast words.
The definition context clue, and that actually gives you the definition of the word in the sentence. So if you keep reading, it just goes on to explain the word that you might not know. Let's read this one together.
An advocate is a person who not only believes strongly about a cause, but also speaks up in a support of it.
Do you know what the word advocate means?
Yes, I do.
You do, I know, because you are one. Yeah, but if I wanted to just use the context of this sentence to find out what it meant, I could just say a person who believes strongly about a cause and speaks up in support of it is an advocate. I can just switch it around, and then that tells me what the word advocate means.
Okay.
Right? Can you do that as a strategy, you think, when you're reading alone? Do you think you could do that with material that you're reading at home?
Yeah, some of it.
Yeah. These are good clues. Detective work. Okay. So the last type is the antonym or the context clue. That's hard to say. So let's read this one together.
Unusually
gregarious.
But after I lost my job, I kept to myself for several weeks.
So an antonym or contrast clue, like this sentence, it tells you the opposite of what the word is that we're trying to figure out. So in this case, the word but is a really big flag for us to figure out what this word means. So it's an indicator that they're going to tell us something that's in contrast to this. So he's saying, I'm usually gregarious. I don't know what that means. But after I lost my job, I kept to myself for several weeks. So after he lost his job, something changed, and he kept to himself. So that means before he lost his job,
he probably was all nice and cheerful.
He didn't keep to himself, the opposite. So yes, gregarious means nice and cheerful and outgoing.
Gregarious.
So this signals us that there's information coming that's going to tell us what gregarious means, or the opposite of what gregarious means. Okay, so you're going to put that one in your personal dictionary too?
Let me see if it's in here. G-E?
It's a big one. G-R-E.
Nope.
No, I think it would have to be right in here. So you can put it over there or on the bottom, so you can find it when you need it.
Okay, Gary. G-R-E.
Good.
Gregarious.
Gregarious. So is that a word you're going to start using now?
Yes.
To describe yourself? Okay, that's good. Very good. So what do you think about the strategies that we used today?
Oh my gosh.
These specific context clues, are they going to be helpful to you? What do you think?
Yes, in my writing, because I'm always looking for different words instead of using little simple words that I use all the time because I didn't know how to spell big words. And so in learning how to break them down is helping me to learn how to spell them. And gregarious and cantankerous is words I want to know.
Yeah. Well, so this is a way to grow your vocabulary,
yes.
which helps with writing, but it also helps you with comprehending what you're reading when you first encounter those words, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Learning is really important, and just seeing these words that I've really never seen before is a good tool for me.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, so do you want to continue trying to practice with this when we
Yes.
meet and
Yes.
using the context clues?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Even after introducing this strategy, a tutor may find it necessary to point out context clues as a learner reads in order to show how they work to define the meanings of words. This is especially important when you're working with English language learners, students who may lack the cultural knowledge and educational background to understand context clues on their own. Explicit instruction is necessary to allow adult new readers to learn, practice, and use this strategy independently. Developing background knowledge and a strong vocabulary is key to reading well. For this reason, it's important to explicitly and regularly focus on vocabulary development with your learner. You've seen a tutor do quite a bit of talking when explaining a new strategy. During most lessons, you and your learner would be equally talkative,